Now to continue regional integration. Now under the section of regional integration, we also want to narrow down on, as stated earlier, communication and major challenges facing the development of the Caribbean region. Major challenges includes physical, and under this you want to know the difference between hazards and disasters. You then want to look at the vulnerability of the Caribbean regions to natural disasters or hazards. And these looks at hurricane, floods, droughts, earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, the causes of these natural disasters and the effects of them. Some disaster management. You then want to look at the economic integration, right? Look at the various, how do the Caribbean region differs, right? So, and the similarities that they share, of course, with the economy. Some are small in size, right? Of course, they lack diversification, lack of diversification, meaning we all have the same products, majority of us. um there is, we all face unemployment and underdevelopment, differences in resource distribution. Some have more resources than some, high levels of indebtedness, debt burden the Caribbean region, shortage of skilled workers, and so forth. We then want to look at the social impact now of the Caribbean regions, such as facing of crime and violence, health crisis, the influx of migrants. For example, Trinidad and Tobago, they have here. So you want to know now some strategies in which we are able to use to challenge the the, to challenge the different impacts that the Caribbean region is facing, or challenges of the Caribbean, right? What can we do to solve these differences that we're facing within the Caribbean? So we look at challenges facing the Caribbean region and coming up with possible solutions to solving them. Then we want to look at factors now which will promote regional integration, promote the Caribbean country coming together. So we have factors such as geographical location, common cultural heritage, right? Consumer practices within the region, supporting regional integration, buying from our regional personnels, effects of globalization and the trade union. Those are things that we have in common, and therefore working together we are able to can overcome the challenges that the Caribbean region faces. Still under regional integration, we want to look at the different types of agreements between the countries and states, such as terminologies like bilateral agreement, multilateral agreements, right? Of course, we can't forget this, the federations, right? The organizations that are a part of the regional integration. Class, you must know this part, right? The different organization that makes up the whole regional integration within the Caribbean, such as the West Indian Federation. We have the Caribbean Free Trade Association, that's CARIFTA. We also have the Caribbean Community, which is CARICOM. OECS, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. ACS, Association of Caribbean States. And of course, the CARICOM, Single Market and Economy. Yes, common market, single economy, and economic integration. We must know about the different organizations that help to create this coming together of the Caribbean regions and to overcome the challenges facing the Caribbean region. And that's a major part of regional integration. We need to know about their main objectives of the organizations. Yes, we need to know their main objectives such as of OECS and CARICOM, and then we have the CARICOM single market and economy, its objective as well. We need to know them. The Caribbean Court of Justice, yes, we need to know about the Caribbean Court of Justice, as it relates to the settling of disputes among its member of states. The harmonization, Caribbean countries coming together. So we have organizations such as the immigration policy, right? For example, CARICOM passports, which allows for ease of travel. We have tax policies, fiscal tax policies. We also have external trade policies, legislation such as customs and companies. Now these all work together to aid the regional integration within the Caribbean. We then want to look at the benefits of regional integration, the benefits of the organizations and the people of the Caribbean coming together, such as the reduction in unemployment and underemployment, better response to economic implications of globalization and the trade liberalization, also the increase of market size, and lastly the increase in cooperation among member of states. Now you want to be able to remember all of these things as it relates to regional integration, as they play a vital role in the syllabus. You want to look at factors again that hinders regional integration, such as geography of region, absence of common model, differences in stages of growth of the different and development of the different Caribbean countries, right? Absence of common currency. These are things that create hindrances in the regional integration. And of course, role of us citizens, business organization, and the government in regional integration. And take note here, they include mass media. That's a part of communication as well. How does mass communication play a role in the regional integration process? So we need to know the role of citizens, business organizations, right, and the government in regional organization, and the role of mass media. That's communication coming back right here in the syllabus. And this is why I tell you that you will not be doing communication as an individual topic, right? But it is encouraged by teachers to teach the subject, right, the area individually, of course, right? So students are able to kind of understand every part of communication, so you're able to make clear reference to communication when you're speaking of regional integration, as we see that the syllabus does ask about communication, mass media in regional integration, right? So we want to study communication. Then now here we want to take another look into regional integration as it speaks about tourism. Again, tourism is not asked about individually by itself, but it's combined with regional integration. And here 31, it states that you want to look at how tourism can be used to promote regional integration. And I'll add to that, when you speak of tourism under regional integration, what it's asking for you here to be able to look at how the different types of tourism products that we have, and the different types of tourism, its products such as sand, beaches, our music, festivals, cultural heritage, right? Those are a part of tourism, and ways in which we use tourism to promote regional integration. Right, so we want to look at the types of tourism products available within the Caribbean. And that's it. That is the new revised syllabus for social studies. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching.